Pour me a double coffee with a lean, feeling like I Christian heat. Gucci been in the wrestling and cost me a feed. I just pulled up with a Jeep, yeah. I Christian heat, you know that money is what we gon' be, yeah. Well, popping up on the screen, I fuck your bitch and she sippin' that lean, yeah. Well, I Christian heat, I Christian highs, I Christian heat, yeah. Whoa, we getting money to double couple, that rating that she ain't spend me on fiend.
Man. First and foremost, I want to say RIP and condolences to the family of Renee Nicole Good, the young lady who was unalived by the ICE force, the ICE boys, or whatever, I don't know what they call them, the ICE agency, the ICE officials, the ICE agents in Minneapolis. So, if you haven't heard, this morning, ICE swooped through Minneapolis. I think it was off of Portland Avenue, from what I've seen, and they was attempting to, you know what they do, round up the illegals, or whatever, however they call it, the illegal people or whatever, immigrants and whatnot. And in the midst of all that, a tragedy occurred. Now, if you haven't seen the footage, I suggest you go to Twitter, or it's everywhere, literally. You can find it. I don't even want to risk putting any part of that footage, even if it's edited, because, I already went through some things with YouTube. When I speak out about subjects like this and show little bits and pieces, they get to demonetizing and get to sabotaging me. And I can't afford that, and my family can't afford that. So what I will do is just describe what I seen, what I seen. Now, I haven't really spoke up about the ICE thing because I feel like that is my Hispanic brothers and sisters. That's their battle. That's their struggle. Similar to, not really the BLM, but like, I'll say, like, for us black folks, slavery, when it was just us around. Nobody was there to protect us or help us. Which they have, everybody who, all the people that's protesting and rally against it, it's a lot of people. I just feel like that's their battle, you know what I'm saying? And they should make history, you know what I'm saying? Do I agree with ICE going and taking people from their families, especially like now? I thought they was gonna be taking just criminals, but they taking hard-working people, anybody, I guess, who fit the criteria of an illegal immigrant, regardless of what you've been doing over here and how you've been living over here. So this morning, they're attempting to, grab up people to deport. And from what I'm hearing, I don't know how true it is. The young lady, Renee Nicole Good, this is what I'm seeing in comments, and I guess she was a protester, or she was for, the people, the protesters and the immigrants. I guess from what it looked like, I don't know how she ended up in the street park right there, but it could have been, you could look at it and kind of look like she's trying to block ICE from driving through or get through. Okay, that's not really illegal for real, you know what I'm saying? But the moment where everything switched was ICE agents tried to run up on her. It was like an SUV. I don't know what kind of SUV it was. It was like an SUV. They tried to run up on her SUV, and I guess they're pulling the door, trying to get her up out there, you know what I mean? And I don't even think that she was even a target for them. I think she just was helping the people, which I have no problem with that, you know what I mean? She then reverses, kind of in a diagonal position, with the ICE agents. Literally, they touching her car. They're right there. She then reverses this way to pull that way. So if you look at her tires on her car, the tires was, all you gotta do is look at the direction of her tires, because that's what she was about to drive. Obviously, you know what I'm saying? That's what she turned her tires. She was driving away from the ICE agents. They was trying to say she was driving at them. There's no way in hell. If you look at the video, just look at her tires. When she reverses to back up, all right, that's her brain. She's showing you what through her tires, she's showing you what she's trying to do. She reverses, and then she cuts her wheel that way. You can see the tires go that way. If the tires would have went this way, then you're trying to hit the ICE people. If the tires would have went that way, she went that way. She was reversing this way, to drive that way, to get away. And out of nowhere, one of the ICE agents, point blank, shoots her 3 times in the face. Point blank. The lady was 37 years old. If people around the neighborhood saying that they didn't really know her, we got to really wait to see what, more eyewitnesses said they seen. But I've seen what a couple eyewitnesses said, and it sounded like what I'm saying. And that lady was not trying to run over no ICE. It's just that when you give people who have problems and have a power complex, basically the power of life and death, which is a gun, who knows what they might do? You know what I'm saying? These are federal agents. These people they don't live in their neighborhood. They don't care nothing about them people in the neighborhood. They totally detached from the neighborhood. I would say this, man, to all the Hispanic people, man, y'all got to stand up for real, bro. This is the same thing that we've been going through since, when I say we, I mean us black folks. We started going through this since segregation, the 50s, well, forever, since slavery. But even when we got, unsegregated, desegregated, we still went through that, from the Emmett Tills to, we have thousands upon thousands of stories of black people being unalived for next to nothing. Even some like protesting or just, mysteriously hung and all type of stuff. Y'all got to stand up, man. I definitely side with y'all, on this one, because I seen this for sure. She was murdered in cold blood, period. You know what I mean? I don't know how, why is it even a gun out here? Y'all acting like these people are like gangsters and gangbangers. You know what I mean? She just was there protesting. Now, maybe if they was rounding up some gangsters and gangbangers, but her specifically, she was just an unarmed citizen. And look how they did her. And the lady, I don't know if her nationality, she kind of looks, she's more lighter skinned. So if she's white, it's like, yo, if they'll do this to one of their own, you think you safe? And all my people of different races who may have had negative things to say about black folks or the BLM or just anything black, any of our protests or anything, listen, y'all just like us. They'll come snatch y'all up, unalive y'all, or y'all help, or y'all allies. They don't care, bro. They don't care. Like Tupac said, they don't give a fuck about us. So we all in this together. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to hear no more racial slander from anybody. That's if you of minority in this country, we all the same, bro. But it's just disgusting and it's sick, man. We're gonna stay tuned in, tapped into this story. Like I said, rest in peace and condolences to the lady, but she was not trying to hit them. Look at her tire. Go look at the video and look at her tire. And they have actual graphic video. You can see her body and everything. That's why I was like, I'm not showing none of that. You know what I mean? I'm not even showing one clip, but it's so flooded over the internet, you shouldn't have a hard time finding it, man. So y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. Like, comment, subscribe, notification bell. Trump, you did this. Like, comment, subscribe, notification bell. I'm going. Deuces.